atmosphere, the weather is so beautiful today. It's a little bit cold, but after the mountain climbing, I had to do the mountain climbing to get to the spot and look at this view, look at the atmosphere. Everything is beautiful. It's still, it is just calm, it is settled. And today I feel like talking about what God has been putting in my mind for the past week is about faith and be still and to be settled. And I'm thinking of today is like the best day to talk about it. What other weather can I talk about being settled, having faith, if it's not this weather, if it's not today? Look at the weather, look at the atmosphere, look at the view. It's so beautiful, it's so calm, it's so settled. Something about this atmosphere, it's very concentrating, if that is the right word. It's focus. So I'm gonna use the moment to talk about faith. I'm gonna use this moment to talk about having faith in God. Be still in the presence of God. So let me show you. Let me show you guys. It's so beautiful. Okay, it is beautiful. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good day to everyone wherever you are. This is Victoria. I want to talk about faith. And Hebrew 11 verse 1 says, faith is the confidence of things that you hope for and the evidence of things you've not seen. Hebrew 11 verse 1, and I'm reading from the NIV version. So faith is the confidence of things that you hope for. So you hope for this thing. You are hoping for something to happen in your life. You don't have it. You are hoping for it. You desire that thing to happen. But faith is the confidence. Faith is the confidence of the things that you hope for. You don't have it yet. And the evidence. So let us talk about evidence. Evidence is something that so when it comes to the court of law, when you have evidence, that means you have something sustainable to hold on to, right? When you have evidence, that means you have some powered information about the case in front of you in the court of law. So when the Bible says faith is the evidence of things not seen, that means there's something about what you don't have, what you have not seen, but that you hope for. There's something that gives you an assurance that that thing is going to come to pass. So what is faith? Faith is believing in Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ is the evidence of things that you've not seen. Is that sustainability, is that confidence that you can stand in, believing in the things that you desire, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna read it again. Faith, I have it here. Faith is this confidence of things that you hope for. So you are so confident in the things that you hope for, right? You are so confident in the things that you hope for. What makes you to be confident? And the evidence of things that have not. For you to have evidence of something, that means you are very sure. But now, in this context of the definition of faith, you don't have the thing that you've not seen. How can you have evidence for it? In the court, like I explained, in the court of law, for you to have evidence for something, that means you have some sustainable, you have some information gathered together. Then when it comes to the context of faith, you're still open for it. So you don't have anything. But what do you have that can give you that sustainability? Jesus. And when people ask you, why do you believe so much that this is going to happen? You're going to tell them it's Jesus. I was listening to this young woman on YouTube, I think it was yesterday. She said that there was a time in her life where somebody very special to her had cancer. And they were praying, they believed so much that this person was going to be healed. And unfortunately, this person died. And then she said, I was laying in bed. And then when I'm quoting her words right now. She said she was laying. Oh, that was scary. Let me show you this. Look at that. Okay. So she said that in the moment, the devil was like I don't know, I'm finding the word. The devil was like attacking her mind, and she was like, oh, and the devil was talking to her. How would you believe that God is gonna do this? God was gonna heal your friend, and now she's dead. What gives you that faith? And I think most of us, that's how the devil fights us. That's how the devil fights our mind to not believe in the things that we hope for. If God says he's gonna do it, it's gonna do it. There's an evidence. Do you know what the evidence is? The evidence that God is gonna do it is that he has done it before. The evidence, the confidence, the faith is that there's a confidence. You are hoping for these things, right? Faith is the believing, the confidence, the evidence that what you hope for. God is gonna do what he says he's gonna do. That's the evidence, because he has done it before. So I don't want the devil to steal our joy. I know I said it in the previous video. I want us to keep our faith strong in God, because God, Jesus, they are the evidence of things we hope for, because they've done it before. They've forgiven sin. They've forgiven sins before. They've healed people before. Jesus. They've given a barren woman family, children before. They've done all these things that we ask for, we desire, we hope for. So the substance and the evidence to keep hoping and looking forward for the things that God says he's gonna do is because he has done it before. Let me show you the view. It is beautiful. Look at all these things. I know I said it in the old video, in my the previous video. Just look at how everything just they're just settled. Let me tell you something that makes this view very nice. It's because these things are waiting for their moment. Right now is the time for them to just stay still, to just stay calm, for them to nourish. So right now they're just staying still, they're just staying calm, they're not trying to blow. There's no wind blowing them around right now. All these things, the water, the trees, they just stay still. There's no movement going on, because this is the moment for them to do that. This is the moment for them to do that. This is all they need to do in this moment, right? And when it comes to faith, sometimes all we need to do is to hope for the things that we want. And let our substance and our evidence be in Jesus, that says, ask and shall be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open. He already given us evidence of all those things that we hope for. He has already given them to us, because for you to believe in the things that you hope for you to have that confidence, you have to have something that will sustain you, that you can hold on to. But in this case, because we hope for these things and we desire these things, we don't have any information about these things that we hope for it, that we want it, that we desire it. So for us to be able to hope for these things, let me bring the camera. So for us to be able to continue to hope for these things, we actually have to believe that God has done it before and he will do it again. There is a Bible verse in Romans 8. Romans 8:25 says, "But we hope for what we do not yet have. Wait for it patiently." I don't know if that is exactly how it is written, but it's close. If you hope for the things that you desire, if you hope for the things that you want God to do for you, and He has not done it yet, you have to wait for it patiently. He says He will do what He says He's gonna do. If you remember the Bible verse that I shared with us in the past video, that's in Jeremiah, that says that God has, "For I know the plans that I have for you, the plans to give you all these great things." So there's a plan somewhere. There's God working. There is God working on your behalf, and the faith that, do you know that faith is important in the life of a Christian? a believer, a follower of Jesus Christ, a follower of God, a Christian, however you want to classify yourself, you need to have faith to be able to stay strong, to be able to even live this, to be able to enjoy and be grounded in this life. The old, these people that we look onto, that we talked about, that they did not die, they were lifted up to heaven, they have children at the old age. Abraham, and if we talk about Elijah and all these great prophets, all these great people that we pray about, we admired, is because they have faith for our story to get to a space. Oh, let me show you. Look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah. Okay. For our story to get to a space of where people can talk about God's testimony and people can admire us, it's not in the process, right? It's not in the process. It's for you to stay in the process, but it's for God to get it to where you want it to be. I said this before, I'll say it again. We're not working for God. God is working for us. We're not working for God. Faith is for you to have that evidence in Him, and He's going to do what He says He's going to do. I know the year is coming to an end, and I know you've desired so, and I know you've prayed for so many things that you're expecting from God, and you may not have all those things yet. You prayed this year that you want to get married. I did too. You prayed this year that you want to have children. You prayed this year that you want to travel the world. You want to have a good job. You want to have a family. You pray for all these things, and some of us, we don't have it yet, right? But what is going to keep us going is the faith. What is the evidence of the things we hope for? What is the confidence of the things we hope for? What is the evidence of the things that we've not yet seen? It's Jesus. It's Jesus. And we cannot lack faith as a Christian. When we lack faith, we start to believe and trust the things that are not real. We start to believe and trust the things and the lies of the devil that says that God is not going to do it. He is going to do it. He is going to give you that child. He is going to give you that husband, that wife. He is going to give you that job. He is going to give you that life. But look at what all these beautiful trees and this water, what they're doing. They are still. The weather is just still. Nothing is moving. That's the requirement of God from us. Be still. And He's going to do it. So I want you to enjoy your day. I know that I've been talking about so much of encouragement, messages, this couple of videos, but this is what God has put in my mind, and I think that people are going through a lot in this world, including me, including every one of us. Nobody is perfect, but let me tell you something. God is gonna do what He says He's gonna do. I'm gonna end this video here, but I want you to take a moment to enjoy this view, enjoy this weather. Just stay calm. Just be at peace. God is the peace. The world cannot give you that peace. The devil cannot give you that peace. No friend can give you that peace. No family can give you that peace. No desire can give you that peace. Nothing in this world can give you the peace that you need but God. So take this moment to enjoy the peace of God, the peace of this moment, the peace of this breeze, the peace of this flow, the peace of this gift of God over your life. Take the moment. Take it, people. All right. I'll be quiet for a moment and I will end the video.